Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and through video call to play Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Con Riley. I'm your DM, your GM, your best friend. My pronouns are they, them. And for today's fun fact, if I have hot coffee, I like it black. Maybe with a little bit of sugar. But that's my fun fact, how I take my coffee. My hot coffee, because I like iced coffee. That's a whole gay thing. That's a different fun fact. We'll do that for the next fun fact. Hot coffee, I'll take it black and maybe a little bit of sugar. That's it. Anyway, moving on to our coffee breakfast friends, starting with Vic Skittle.
Did you forget my last name?
No, I was trying to get out Skillet. I was trying to think of like a funny like breakfasty sounding last name. It didn't work. Vic Schmidt.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play the Gherkin Girly, Delilah Carter. My pronouns are they, them. Her pronouns are she, her. And I take my coffee with an obscene amount of cream because I don't like black coffee. I don't like things that are bitter, really. It makes sweet. Anyway, speaking of bananas.
Hi, my name is Jana. I play Figs. I go by she, her pronouns as well as my character. And I take my coffee neat with lots of cream and sugar. I am with Vic, and I cannot stand it bitter. Also, if it's too strong, it hurts my tummy.
Hi, I am Jake. I play Rayon. He's a wizard and a brother, and he's doing his best out here. He doesn't love, he doesn't fight. He only hates and has a sister and other siblings. My pronouns are he, him. His pronouns are he, him. I do art if you want commissions. Look at me. I have an Instagram and also a Twitter that you can probably find if you Google my name. Don't look me up. I don't drink hot coffee. I hate hot liquid. Unless it's like soup, I don't drink hot beverages. They feel funny to me. Hot chocolates, unless I'm outside in the frigid, do not put that in my body. I get hot easy.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I play Serena. Yeah. I was trying to think of something witty to say about coffee, and I really couldn't. I have transitioned recently to not liking hot coffee also. Actually, yes, congratulate me. Instead, ice, oat milk with 2 shots of espresso and some matcha, and I down it, and then I have to go to the bathroom rather quickly afterwards, and then I'm awake.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Thog, the lizard folk barbarian. He, hims all around. Thog's a joker, a smoker. He's also a midnight toker, but I don't enjoy coffee at all. Never have, never will, probably. I just like uncaffeinated iced tea. That's what I go for. If I'm going to go for any sort of, in that same realm of drink, an uncaffeinated iced tea.
Well, of course, you can follow us anywhere at TTIY D&D on all social medias. That's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon. Follow our Patreon. We have cool stuff there. And we have a Discord. Join our Discord. Sometimes we put up the link for free just because we want to make friends. But join. Become our friend. There's a lot of cool people there. And we're there. And Vic is always lurking in the background. So if you say anything, Vic's watching you.
I've read every message, but I haven't said anything.
I will not be participating, but I will be watching. But with that, if there are no other questions, coffee orders. Let us start with the herper and the gur. What happened last time on The Table is Yours. Every tale has its ballad, just as every hand has its ace. In a game of chance, there is no gambling with cards unseen. Each play warrants different risks and rewards, but not till all are laid bare can the table be yours.
Thog grew to match the size of the Abomination, and in his new giant form, Thog quickly followed behind it as both he and the rhyme creature headed towards Blacksalt. Unfortunately for us, we had no physical way of catching up to them, but luckily Lathias was able to teleport us into Blacksalt before the two reached the walls. There, we were able to begin warning everybody to run. Dill and Geo contacted the Brinefather for help, seeing if maybe he would have some of the celestial fire that Lathias told us we would need. The Brinefather agreed that if Dill and Geo would promise to get something for him, he would give them the celestial fire in return. return. He gave the fire over into Geo's hearth and asked Dill to get him something called a Euphin fire, located in the Uncharted lands, in return. As Thog and the Abomination barreled into the city, already in a panic, people were rushing through the rubble and the residue left in the wake of the ice breath from the icicle dragon that helped Karith. Thog then used his giant form to grapple the Abomination to the floor, but it retaliated with ports from its skin opening and then shooting beams of magic decimating the city. It killed so many, and nearly including myself, Geo, Figs, and Dill. Ricky and Matthias helped to heal us and recover as Ricky took Geo up Thog's tail to jump off towards the Abomination, whose heart was exposed by Thog's attacks. Geo then shot the celestial flame into the Abomination's heart, causing it to burst into rain. Before the bubbling form of the Abomination could explode into viscera, Thog tossed the being far into the mountains. The Konakriti spirit then circled Thog, who shrunk back to his regular size as he passed out. We took the next few hours to help those around in Blacksalt recover before guards found us and took us to Blacksalt Tower to meet Grand Lord... I'm so sorry. Grand Lord Harry Dickory. His guards asked us what our adventuring name was, but since Lord Dickory asked what us unusuals were doing here, we chose that. The Unusuals. He tried to hire us, more tried to force us into servitude, really, but we agreed we wouldn't be responsible for any city damages, and he'd name us heroes. Easy enough. After that, we found a tavern to relax at while we mourned the reality that Serena was probably dead, as we waited for Matthias to meet back up with us. The Unusuals. Kinda has a nice ring to it.
All right, before we start with you, Flux, I'm going to start with Serena. Lest you forget, this is what just happened to you.
So I am going to take my broom mace and try to wrap it around its mouth before it has a chance to open it.
For my friends and that old guy!
As you ran in and wrapped around the thing and then exploded. When you come to, you're in this kind of landscape, very similar to what you kind of remember being in before, of just a bunch of mountains. And you're kind of on one peak, and you see a figure appear on a different peak across from you, as you see the figure of the Spirit Walker, also known as Yato. He himself is a Goliath, so he has the very stark white skin and more of darker gray tattoos kind of laced around his body, and he's wearing what looks kind of almost actually in similar fashion to you, this type of animal skin armor, like leathers that seem to be potentially made out of maybe a woolly mammoth, if not something like that. You see, there's kind of a mix between there's probably this one trace of a line, and he has very long hair, which is curious because you remember that male Goliaths don't grow hair. But he has very long, black, sleek hair that kind of is all pushed to the back. So you see him across, and he kind of just looks at you, just goes, "What?" He looks confused.
I'm back.
What do you mean you're back?
Oh, well, I did this really noble thing, and I saved all my friends, and I killed the big monster, and it's all great. Just send me back. Do it again.
There's a pause, there's probably a minute pause, and it's just he has a furrowed brow, and his mouth is slightly ajar, and he's just Serena, that's not how that worked. Why weren't you careful?
There's no instructions. I kind of you said, go do what you gotta do. You picked me for a reason, so I figured this is kind of a rinse repeat situation.
Well, like I said, it kind of just okay. How many souls have you helped cross over in your time back?
Oh, well, about that, I was getting there. I was getting to that. It was on my list of priorities, but it was here and making friends.
It's okay. Just what's the number?
Not eating worms and killing the monster was first. And so, you see, I didn't get to this one yet. So, maybe... Do you count worms? They have souls. And if you don't say they do, then you're kind of not a great god.
All worms go to heaven.
So 0...
50.
So 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just... That's the sound of you reversing, rewinding. Let's do it again.
Okay, do you know where your body is? If you have your full body still here, I might be able to. I'm not sure. I'm still new to this myself.
I'm sure my friends who love me so much and like were probably distraught and crying when I saw that I died and like saved their life, and they're totally been thinking about me the whole time and not completely doing other things and forgetting that I even exist. Totally have my body.
Flash cut to the unusuals. So is your body just like gone? Okay. Okay. Right. So currently, Serena, you're not corporeal. He gestures to you, and you kind of look down, and you're like transparent version of yourself, and you're like, oh my god, whoa, like
this could be useful. A body for other reasons.
Yeah. So ever since Frost, I'm going to start over. Okay. So like I said before, ever since Frostfall.
Stop being so nervous.
Ever since Frostfall occurred, spirits have a hard time crossing over because the gods are no longer present, except for a minor god. Yeah.
You're a big god to me.
Minor god. Thank you. Like there's a couple seconds of just us. I love this. I love making gods that are complete freaks that are just like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So what I tried to do, and what I was having you to do, help people cross over with the rites you know, and like what the Goliath people do, so that spirits don't get trapped. And currently, the spirit that's trapped is you.
So I just help myself cross over, and I get my body back, and then we just run it back.
Yeah. So we would need your body.
Anybody?
Like that's for a second.
Let's Freaky Friday Serena.
No. No. I'm gonna say no on that one, I think. I'm gonna say no on that one.
I'm not sure. How many times have you done this?
So if we can find your body, or like even like a little bit of your body, yeah.
The toe?
Yeah. Sure. White. Okay.
Well, you can like see things, right? Like you have like magical god seeing powers?
Sort of.
So like open up the sky, look down, or up, depending on where we're at, and and like just find it.
So what I can do is I can guide your spirit to them, and if you tell them to find your body, we can go from there.
Well, I mean, this seems like a lot of extra steps, and I really just did something really cool.
Where's my bonus points for this?
You should give me a solid and just find it for me. I mean, I totally remembered that I was supposed to be saving souls and helping them cross over, and totally did not slip my mind. And so I was doing a really great job up until this point. So I think I deserve a little credit.
How about when you're back to life, I give you more powers? I think I can do that.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Like what?
Like whatever you'd get when you level up to 4.
I love that.
Love that.
I'm down there doing all this saving and rescuing and heroing. What do you do up here? Grow your hair?
Like he's gonna snap and it's gonna be gone. And we're gonna flash cut to everybody else. I'm just gonna time jump you guys now, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's up to you guys. Either a month or 2 months pass. No longer, no shorter than a month.
Let's do 2. Let's have fun.
I think, let's say, call it, because you guys have, like, obviously with passing, like, can you please save my daughter? So let's say a month and a half has passed. You guys probably just help a little bit in Blacksalt, get a bit back on your feet, help people out. The Unusuals in Blacksalt have a name. I mean, they started having a name after Thogzilla happened, because there was that moment that people were like, you guys are probably like, oh god, they're gonna be mad at Thogzilla. They're like, heroes! You're like, oh god. During this time, there is probably this moment where Ricky's like, I'm gonna mess with the idol again. And Rayon, you're like, please don't do that. Please just don't touch it. I'm gonna mess with the idol again. Don't touch it. I'm gonna mess with it again. And then she get sucked into the idol. So she's been in the idol.
This is you, like, walking into the bedroom, like, it's breakfast, you know?
Hey, Ricky, breakfast. And this is just, like, sitting on the bed. I'm just like...
There's a note. Dear Rayon, I touched the idol. And then that's all it says.
Hey, bitch, I'm in here. There's probably one where he like picks it up and he's just kind of like, at this point, is somehow desensitized, no emotion. He's just holding it. And he's just like, I throw it on the bed and I'm just like, and I pick it back up and I put it on my belt and I walk back out and I'm like,
Have we gotten any amount of money, like, in the time that we've been helping in the city?
Yeah, I'll say, like, what you have left over as profit is probably, like... Because they don't have too much money to help you because they're fucked.
poor.
Yeah.
No, the nobles do, though.
The city is pretty... Like, so basically what you guys help over the next month is basically just, like, people trapped in rebel and shit.
People stuck under rocks.
And, like, just, like, you know, like, shit like that. And, like, maybe, like, there's the off, like, can you go out and kill a pack of wolves or like this like family of deer to get us food? And you're like, yeah, like, so it's like that's like basically you guys are just kind of like that, like helping as much as you can. You're not really like, we fought a beetle, like a huge one, like the Beatles, like we fought John Lennon.
Kill that bitch.
Kill John Lennon.
Yeah.
We've been essentially staying like at the local tavern, just helping people as they've been recovering from the devastation.
Yeah, you've been helping people in that area recover from the devastation. And it hasn't, like, there's probably other adventurers too, probably not one you guys met, but like there's other adventurers and then the guards are all, you know, people are helping. So it's not just you guys. It's not like the unusuals are the only people in the city helping. They're the heroes. Like, it's like that. But people know who you are because like, mostly they'll be like, weirdos. Oh my god, you were huge. Like pointing at Thog.
You're that big guy.
Yeah.
I'm always big.
I like to imagine Geo's walking around. He can't like lift the rubble off of people, but he's like, here's food. And people are like, I'm trapped under rubble. Stop feeding me, please.
I think probably what you all have at current is probably around 100 gold each from profit. So this is after sending a good amount of money, like, and this is after spending stuff and blah blah blah. And every so often, you guys will also go outside, like right outside the southeast gate, because like it's, you know, like cities. There's always like the city, and then there's like the little like settlements right outside the city. Matthias is staying out, like he said before. He'll kind of explain. He'll be like, "White Dragonborns don't have a good past sometimes, just because we look like we're part of the Rhine. So I'm staying out here." Like,
I'm assuming we confirm with Matthias that is his ex-wife. Yes.
Yes. When you do talk to Matthias will be like, "Yep, that's my ex-wife, Monera. I thought she was dead." Matthias does not know what intentions. What intentions do you have with my daughter? Does not know what intentions Monera will have with Karith, other than potentially trying to turn her. But he's very adamantly sure. He's like, they did the most they got out of me is whatever they did to make that fucking abomination. Nothing else. And he's like, I am not going to even write my notes down just in case. Like, because he's like, if I write it down, who's to say you're not a rhyme? Pointing at the dog. I don't know.
Well, you know.
So I was gonna say, like, if we ask him, like, what are you so afraid of them knowing? He's gonna be like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you, because what if they get you, basically?
Yeah, basically. Or like, what if you're part of? Yeah, who knows? Anyway, yeah. So about a month and a half passes, and you're probably meeting with Matthias at this point. You're like, okay, I think it's time to like. We've been staying here a little too long, and almost like I think it's almost like it's like fucking like 2-3 weeks in a row. It's like, hello, unusuals. Are you sure you don't want to be my I could hire you. It could be fun.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure? I'm thinking about you every night. Yeah.
I'm sure I do not want to.
Please stop.
He's like kicking his feet.
Yeah, he's like
he's on a palanquin and he's just like kicking his feet.
He like sends you a portrait of him naked on like a polar bear skin. He's like
it's like the Burt Reynolds picture.
Yeah. When he's like stomach down with his legs up on a like in front of a fireplace. I've been thinking of you unusuals in so many different ways.
I've been thinking about the fact that it's really hard to discern any part of your body from any other part of your body except when your limbs poke out barely.
He's non-Euclidean. He doesn't like have form.
And that interests and excites me. So by that point, you're probably like, we should go to Matthias we should save. I'm assuming you guys want to help Karith.
Yes.
There probably is a moment within this month that you probably like do try to go back to like the blasted heath of where everything occurred. No Serena, no nothing. All gone.
Not even like a broom handle?
No.
Damn.
Right. Anyway, so you guys will probably go up to Matthias to be like,
I was gonna say, I tell you all that, like, in exchange for the fire that I got for like killing that thing, I do have to get something called a Euphan fire from the Uncharted lens at some point to appease my god.
do you know what that is? Looking at Rayon.
The Uncharted lands?
No, Euphenfire. Is that like an elven thing? Snow elven thing?
Like a fish fin, a euphin.
No, the people in the Uncharted
do you
lands
know
have their
anything
own.
about that? Looking at Figs, is Euphenfire like a dwarven thing? Euphen, was it a dwarven thing?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay. You're asking to be honest, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Rough.
Yes. All I know is it's in the Uncharted lands, and it sounds like a fun adventure, so...
If there's money, I'll do it.
As long as I can take brief pauses to map it out.
Sure. I'm not in charge of the group. I just like saying things.
I'm just curious. How far is the Uncharted territory thing like in relation to where we are now?
We'd have to go back to, or not back. I've never been there. We'd have to go to Wolf Pass and then cross through the like Uncharted Schism or whatever it's called that I don't have a name for yet.
I'm just like a little nervous because like I'm getting farther and farther away from like home, and like I could be called home like any day now. I know it's been like months, but I'm sure like any day, I
feel like Dill gives you like, I give you like a reassuring pat on the shoulder and be like sure.
Yeah,
whatever you say.
To be fair, since we're at the Sodia Mountain and we have to go to Wolf Pass, we're going to be passing by Divided Mountains anyway, which the Ordamina is in the Divided Mountains, so we'll be passing right by it. You can wave.
I don't think
so. We'll actually be kind of almost the same distance because it's kind of in the middle, so we just be kind of going to the other side.
It's not until
we get into the Uncharted lands.
Yeah, and then when we're in the Uncharted lands where things that have never been discovered or even known about, that it's really scary. Like, you're just like...
But that means that, ignoring the end of that, what that means is the further we get away from Ordamina on the other side of the mountain towards Uncharted lands, that means none of your Jello caps will be anywhere near them, so you'll be more safe than you are now.
What are the third ones like? Are the 4Gs named?
I'll be honest, I haven't really seen many in the flesh.
Okay. So, I'm assuming you're coming here to finally just start going to the Uncharted lands?
Yeah, I wiggle the Kanakriti statue, being like, you gonna take it? You want to take it?
Do you want me to take it?
You want to study it, and I can't get my sister out of here, so...
What if she's getting dizzy?
Whoa!
What if she just pops out again?
Then Matthias knows where we're gonna be. I'm getting a little bit jaded about the fact that she keeps doing things like this when I'm supposed to be the person that falls into traps.
If you go into the Uncharted lands, it's not going to be I can't pinpoint where I'm going to send you or her to you, so that's up to you. Would you like her to be teleported outside of the Uncharted lands, and if I have that magic available by then? Because it does take a lot. I haven't teleported since I teleported us.
I think it's better if you keep her with you, for safekeeping. If we go to Wolf Pass, we should be able to get to the Uncharted lands from there. If that's easier to teleport to instead of...
That is true. Let me...
Or if you don't have the magic for it, we do have money to pay for transportation now.
Let me do this quickly for you.
I'm gonna, pull out my sending stone and approach Matthias. This is still working, right? I just want to make sure it still works.
Yeah, you watch he breathe on it, and you'll just watch as there seems to be this arcane breath that comes out, and it kind of makes it hum and pulse and glow. As long as theirs is still working, yeah, that isn't a helpful answer. It's working.
Oh, well, what if theirs isn't working? Then this is useless.
Well, if they're in are they in a situation in which they would have their sending stone be cracked or tampered with at all?
I don't think so.
Well, then I'm sure it's fine. Oh, it is one way I see, though. Not your way.
Yeah, well, the thing is the person who gave me the sending stone said that they would, call me when it was time to come home, and I just haven't gotten a call, and I didn't think I'd be out here this long, so I just wanted to make sure, maybe I didn't miss the call, or they left a message, I don't know how these things work. But yeah, I can't call them. So I'm just in the dock constantly and living in this constant fear that they'll never call me back.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. He's like, I'm sure it'll be fine. A little bit of hope goes a long way. Believe me, I understand that, considering My ex-wife is back from the dead, and my daughter has been taken. Anyway. All right, so let me pull this out. You can, unfurls the map to, avoid this conversation. Or getting deeper into the conversation. All right, so you'd have to get to Wolf Pass from here, go from Wolf Pass to get into the Uncharted Schism from here, and you'd have to wander through all of this, which is all basically hell, until you get here.
What if we just went a straight line?
It doesn't work like that in the Uncharted lands. The Uncharted lands are covered in a constant fog of snow, hurricanes, blizzards, and tornadoes and other things. So
that's a lot of Uncharted lands to chart.
Yeah, so the Uncharted lands, just in case we're not aware of it, he takes out this big arcane marker. He's just it's these are all technically the Uncharted lands. So that's all of this right here. So this is all good.
Oh.
I can either send you to Wolf Pass to walk through the Schism, or I can just send you into the Uncharted lands and hope you land somewhere good.
Well, I think if you send us to Wolf Pass, we'll have a greater bearing of going in, and then we'll feel more prepared, because if you just drop us somewhere random in the Uncharted lands, we won't know which direction to go.
No.
Because it'll be, Well, I think, when I was in the cave, for example, direction starts to lose meaning once you're trapped for long enough. So I think if you drop us somewhere, how will we know where north is if we all land facing in one direction?
Follow the frost peaks. You should be able to see them in the north because of the glow. So the one that glows the brightest is where the Rime Witch's headquarters are.
What are the odds that we land, in the chasm?
So, if I put you in Wolf Pass and you go through the Schism, it'll be a longer trek. If I teleport you into the Uncharted lands, which will randomly then displace you somewhere within there, let's just say, I'd like to be hopeful and say that you could either start from the beginning and go, which is fine, or 60% chance you land where you need to, or you just need to head north.
Well, as much as I want to vouch for going to Wolf Pass, I feel as though it's more, I think it might just be better to go directly in.
I vote random, says Gino.
Yeah, what he said, basically. I believe also what Matthias was saying, and this was the point that I completely forgot, was that it kind of turns you around a bit anyway when you get in there. So it doesn't really matter if we know where we're going or not. Once we get in, it'll be, disorienting.
Ask a favor. So since I have no way to contact my family, if anything were to happen to me, if any of you are able to make it, hopefully I make it out too, but if I don't, I'd really appreciate it if you could let my family know what happened to me. Again, I'm not trying to be the pessimist here. I do want to put my best little foot forward, but I just, they already lost one child, and I don't want to break their hearts all over again if they never knew what happened to me.
Figs, here's the thing you gotta think about, and I hear what you're saying, kind of, but I don't know if I've ever had a family. I'm 3,000 bajillion years old. I don't know how old I am. Anyway, the point being, you're out here to be an adventurer, right?
Not exactly.
Here's the thing, though. We're the Unusuals, and we're a group of adventurers, and we're helping people. Maybe, listen, I've fallen out a window, I think, and probably something happened bad. Anyway, that's unrelated, because I'm an adventurer now, and I help people. Ding! So, I just think you gotta believe in yourself, because you're good at what you're doing, and listen, we've been doing a bit of training with the bow, and you're getting really close to hitting that red thing in the middle, the little red thing in the middle, you flick it.
Bullseye?
Right. So, do it in honor of Serena. We're never going to see her again.
For Serena! I think Serena would want us to teleport randomly into the Uncharted lands. That sounds like something she would do.
Okay, great. We're ready. This is to
I think we need supplies.
Alright, so, you guys grab your supplies, you send your letter to Kudrock. Anything specific?
It's just, I'm going into the Uncharted lands, bye.
Right. So, he begins to cast teleport, as very similar as he did when you guys were running, but now you can see the kind of scope of it all. It's this kind of snowy blanket that kind of goes above you and goes down almost like a phaser, vroom, as you guys are transported. Oh, Jesus Christ. As you guys get transported into the very snowy lands of the Uncharted lands. And we're going to flash cut back to Serena for a second. So, this is the same interaction, Serena. So, hopefully they can help you. Okay, bye. I guess you get sent, and you feel like you get like sucked through this wintry vortex as you're like, whoa, like as you get kind of like whoomp, transported into what feels like this like blizzard land, as you see Dill, Geo, Figs, Thog, and Rayon and Thog. No, Ricky. As it looks like they're in this like massive blizzard, and you can like call out to them if you wish. And for you guys, I'll explain what it looks like as you guys are kind of like reorienting yourself. It just looks like you're like in this like snowy landscape. You see your friends like in the blizzard, like a little bit off.
I guess I just start. Can I run or do I like hover?
You think you're walking, yeah.
Kind of walk up.
So for the rest of you see like as you're like, where are we? Oh god, there's a blizzard everywhere, and you just see like this like silhouette-y figure in the snow, and you're like, oh my god.
Stay back.
As it gets closer, and if sound happens before fully registering the thing, Ran is gonna shriek and just quickly just like jab straight at it with just like a quick little punch, like, get away!
Yeah, as Ran jabs, it's like Ray's about to go sup, so it just like whoomp, it just goes like whoomp into the ghost. As you like probably shut your eyes and like you punch Rayon, and then you like look, and you see it's just you're through a transparent version of Serena who just goes, what the fuck? Like,
oh, Serena. Oh, I'm through you.
Oh my god, Miranda!
You alive?
How are you here? You blew up. No body, no crumbs.
Oh yeah, I got some. We have to do something about that. But what's up? I mean, we're still in the same spot. I assume I probably just exploded, and now I'm back.
Okay, don't forget, you need to find your body. Is what?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But to me, it's only been like 5 fucking seconds.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been like as long as the interaction was to here. Yeah.
So where is my body? Over there?
It's been like 2 months.
It's been a long time. Just to break all the bad news first, it's been 2 months. We're in the Uncharted lands. We also went back to find your body, and you, Mama, you left no crumbs, but also left no body, no crime.
Ain't nothing.
So my arm is still through you.
The monster?
The monster did live. Ooh, 5th bad news. So sorry. The monster did live, but we did kill it. We did kill it.
I got bigger.
Died for no reason.
No, you killed him.
He would have killed us.
Yeah, you killed the dragon, but there was a second portion to the meal.
Yeah. But you did die honorably because we would have been really hurt if you didn't. And then when something happened later, we would have all been toast.
Oh, we would have died. We would have died to that dragon had you not done that.
So, I'm assuming since it's been 2 months, I had like a funeral and there's like a grave for me somewhere, and you guys tried really hard, right?
We did think about you.
We
Together collectively as a group in your honor, in your name. Can I pull my arm out of you?
We didn't want to step on the toes of your culture, so we didn't have any funerals or anything.
Oh, we didn't tell her dad.
You told my dad.
I'm sure he felt it somewhere in the ether.
We've been in Blacksalt for this entire time.
It's not that we wouldn't have done all those things for you, but because we couldn't find your body, and we also had an entire town devastated by what happened to
me?
So
City.
They're devastated about what happened to me. That's so sweet. Oh my god.
They're patiently awaiting your coming home and your resurrection.
Aliens return.
We've been like rebuilding so that when you eventually came back to us, we would, we celebrated your life. We'd have something to show for it.
We have an
There's a festival in my honor.
We have an adventuring party name.
What?
It's kind of unusual.
So you guys, okay, let me get this straight. Hold on. So, I died. My body's nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys just keep on living.
Mm-hmm. We thought about you for a long time. Still, right now, we're thinking about you, and you're in front of us, so that thought worked out.
And then you changed, but you can come with a party name when I'm not involved.
Well, a very weird man kind of gave it to us partially, and then we just ran with
There's
it.
a new man in your life.
Oh, we don't like him.
We don't
horrible.
like him.
Really disgusting. His name's Harry Dickory.
Yeah, Harry Dickory. He's kind of shaped like if a blob had bones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So anywho, I don't know where we're at now.
We're in the Uncharted lands.
lands.
Oh, the part that's on the map.
On the map, but off-road.
Well, so the Uncharted lands, it's called that because there's like no towns written. Actually, a few millennia ago, there used to be a town a little over this way. It held a couple of cool things, if I remember. There was a fair, I'm pretty sure I went to it once.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, guys. Right now I'm kind of gelatinous, and you guys can go right through me and my heart and my soul. It's fine. I'll get over it.
Okay.
But I need my body to be found.
Oh, it's gone.
So I can re-merge back with it and then be fully back, because my spirit daddy kind of is upset that I kind of had a whole objective that I haven't really been doing because I've been so focused on friends. And I really need to get back to doing my objective, otherwise they'll be very mad at me.
What was your objective?
Your body's gone.
Oh, no.
The doctor's gone.
The doctor's gone.
So, maybe we can find solutions, like workarounds, like...
Maybe there's a bit of your meat on me somewhere?
As long as a little piece, he said it could even be a toe.
I was going to say, somehow you are here with us. I don't know if that's due to the Uncharted lands, or maybe there was...
because they sent me back to find you guys to find my body.
Wait, don't we still have a broom thing?
No, that's gone. Remember, I wanted to take it. So you were here, and then the explosion happened, and then you weren't there.
So I have no more body.
No.
So I'm just gonna stay a ghost. I don't know how long this lasts. I think it's got a time limit on it. I think...
But we have some creative, beautiful minds here that can think of some way to find somehow that could bring you back through some kind of means and magic.
Okay. I like this idea because I have a job to do now. I need to focus on my job. I have a job.
Yeah, can you tell me what that job is? Maybe if you do that job a lot, then there's a loophole that you can just come back because you're so good at it.
Well, don't know if I'm good at it because I've yet to do it once.
What was
but
it?
I am supposed to be helping people pass over.
Oh, and you did save all of us from a giant blast, which stopped us from dying. So that's probably a big hit to your career.
Souls are supposed to be given to my daddy, and
because souls don't have anywhere to go anymore.
Oh no, I'm supposed to give you a place to go when you have souls.
Oh no, I know that. There's something Google told me about how souls no longer pass over because gods or something.
Well, there's this one, and they're trying really hard, and they seem kind of stressed, and
You like them?
I do kind of like them. But it's cold. I think I can't feel anything.
Can I roll a survival check to see what direction we are needed to head in?
Sure.
So, to give you kind of a little rundown...
let's start walking first.
So, to give you a little bit of a rundown, we are currently looking for Karith.
Natural 20.
Uncharted lands, because we have to go north to find where the Rime Witches are keeping her, and... also, maybe, while we're here, looking for something called a Euphin Flame. That's my own, I guess, little side quest.
I thought the Euphin Flame was kind of a major priority because that's what a god told you to do. And I don't know.
He's like my uncle, so he just kind of asked. So I do need to get it for him, but he's not going to smite me or anything.
So you have more wiggle room to disappoint him because there's some kind of familial bond.
And not really uncle, more like great granddad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that's the kind of vibe he gives off.
Okay.
I think that there's a possibility that the Rime Witches might have totally taken my physical flesh being.
No, because remember, all Rime Witches were gone before you died.
That's true.
Oh. So
maybe there are some wild, wacky things about the Uncharted lands. Some people think that they're bustling civilizations that live here. Maybe bodies just drop here.
By this point, Thog just kind of just with your natural 20, Thog's this way. As you kind of just you look down and you will see beneath your feet, you do feel even though there's a lot of snow, this place is like I said before, just because it's an ice age doesn't mean everything is covered in snow. There are some areas in the north that are more snowy, and other areas that are more just tundra, barren, not barren, but flatlands. Here it's blizzard snowland. Welcome to winter wonderland. But Thog, you will feel because you're a bit heavier, your feet kind of probably plunge into the snow a bit, and you will feel what feels like gravel beneath you, and that kind of sets your mind to we're on a road, and so you're going to be follow the road. I'm assuming. Thog, you'll turn back and you'll see a huge ice wall, and then you'll see not a huge ice wall, and you're probably not the ice wall, so you're going to walk the opposite way as you guys continue going.
How long till we get where we're going? Because my legs hurt.
You're not walking.
To answer your question, Serena, we got randomly teleported into the in Uncharted lands, so we don't really know where we are. We just know we need to go north, which I think Thog has got covered. But So we don't know how far away we are or where we are going.
Okay, well, I guess I'm along for the ride. I thought there would be, more tears of joy, but it's fine. We can just keep going.
We're very happy to have you back.
Yes.
Gio's eyes are wide as fuck, Dale.
What's wrong with you?
I just thought of something.
What?
How do we know that's actually Serena and not the Roman hypnotist? Because he can play...
Dale's eyes get really wide.
They can be playing tricks.
You know, sometimes I forget about him and I just never really understand how... Is anything real? What if we're not actually on an adventure? What if we're not even... You can't send me on this spiral, Gio!
Things could be a Roman hypnotist. Quick, kill her.
And you all think I'm crazy? What are you talking about?
You don't know what we've seen!
Yeah! It's really cold for anybody who isn't Thog and Rayon, and Serena. It's cold. Like, you're a little bit like, I'm in cold water and I need to get out, but like, you're like, I can handle it, but not forever. And even for Thog and for Rayon, there is this a little bit of bite, but not more than either of you have ever experienced before. You guys have kind of been like, oh god, is this what it's like to be cold?
Oh, this is kind of uncomfortable.
Cold is hitting you, and it's something that, after like a few hours will get worse. As you guys walk for about like 20 more minutes, eventually, Thog, you will get sight of what looks like the silhouette of a settlement. From far away, you can't tell if people live in it. It could be an empty settlement or like, one of like the lost ruins. You've been to ruins before, like that's where you met Rayon, so like it could just be ruins, you don't know. But you do see a settlement in front, and then you can kind of point it out for everybody.
Alright, look.
You'll start to see like lights, and it will look like the forming of a town inhabited.
I just keep walking.
And then you guys get to the edge. So you're standing outside of this like larger stone wall. It looks like whatever this town is, this settlement, it was built from ruins. But you can see like some recently built, like, looks like darker wood, maybe like evergreen wood, and then like what look like remnants of old ruins. For Rayon, it looks like this used to be a type of barracks or something, maybe like some type of like old, really ancient old army barracks that they've built upon.
This used to be like barracks for like an army, a military. Very, very old. Probably predates Frostfall, so it's not that interesting. Sorry.
There is a sign, like a hanging sign that says, it has writing on it. I don't think either of you can read it.
I know someone who might be able to read it. Turns around. Gee!
Oh, we probably shouldn't yell outside the populated wall.
Is someone out there? Hello?
No.
Like you just see some guy like look over he's very, very like Monty Python style. Like, what are you doing down there?
Can I come in? Wait, can I walk through this wall? Can I just try to walk through?
You could.
I try to grab. I don't think. Oh,
it's fine. It's fine if you're between living and such, but we will use salt if we have to. Do not come through yet. We have to check with. I have to check with my advisor. Hold on. As he turns around.
Did Gio hear my scream?
Yeah, by that point, I think probably Thog. Like, I was assuming you guys hear Serena scream, and you guys are running forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys run forward, you're like, what?
What's up? What's happening?
Hey, we can't read that.
Well, I can't read that either. That's not something special.
And, the Dill's...
Thog, turn around.
Dill's, it's from the gap. Sorry. Dill, you can sound it out probably before Gio's turned around. All you get is that it's Krusnik. That's the most you...
Krusnik?
Yeah, Krusnik.
I say that out loud so Gio can hear it, by the time Gio turns around.
Sounds like a surname, I think.
That man said he was going to talk to his advisor and told us not to go through the wall spectrally. That's more for Serena than me.
He looked humanoid, yeah.
Humanoid, can't see him. He's gone now, though.
Krusnak!
It's Krusnik. Yeah, he kind of comes back over. What do you want? What's going on?
I want to come in.
Can we stay for the night?
Please?
We're going north.
Sure. You'll just have to talk to the Blood, and then, yeah, that'll be fine.
Blood?
Sure.
Yeah, Blood Krusnik.
Blood, like the eggs with the...
You'll have to talk to Blood Krusnik, and yes. Well, entry, please. Entry, please. Welcome to my home. Yeah.
Welcome to my home. Yeah.
Entry, please. No, yeah. Well, come in, and then we will bring you to Blood.
Not to be, a scaredy cat or anything, but I am wondering...
Meow.
Gio.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that.
Wait, what was wrong with that? You just said cat.
Maybe we should do like a little insight check to make sure the vibes are vibing and we're not just walking into like a fucking death trap. Just an idea from the Scatty Cat.
That guy has a very hospitable tone, and he also has an advisor that he had to consult with to make sure that we were okay to come in, and he's also very coherent. But yeah, we can scope the place out once the door opens.
He walks the wall.
Whoa. It's like, whoa. Hold on. I have to guide you in. You have to, hold on. I have to open the door. I could hit your friends accidentally. Just back up.
Well, the good thing is you can't hit Serena, because watch.
He said your friends. Okay, I will bring you to Blue. So you follow me, yes?
Yes. I lean over to Figs. I will continuously scope the place out as we're being guided, and at the first sight,
okay, we are walking
awful,
now. You do not need to use. All right, everyone, roll an insight check, please. And this will be for the entire walk. Dill.
3.
Figs.
21.
Rayon.
18.
Serena.
24 again.
Nice. Thog.
10.
10. Right. Okay. So, I think for Geo, Dill, and Thog, you're very much like, oh my god, I smell food. Like, you're like, yes! Because you guys forgot to eat breakfast.
We're doing like a Looney Tune float through the air following the scent lines.
Yeah, you guys are floating more than Serena is. But, so, I'll give you guys kind of insight as we walk through. So this like guard, he's wearing leather armor that's kind of a bit darker, looks a bit between like brown and black. You notice the little you can see of his face, because he's wearing a leather helmet too. The little you see from his face, he has light gray skin, and Fig, Serena, and Rayon, you'll notice almost immediately he has pointy ears, and not like what we saw for Solemn. He doesn't have like darker gray skin, like that sallowy gray skin. He has like light gray skin and elven. It looks like Rayon if you desaturated him. That's all I'll say. So that is what that looks like. But that's what you notice of him. Not everybody looks like that. You do see other types of creatures, but a lot of them seem to be this like desaturated or like elven looking people with lighter eyes and lighter hair, as well as you will see like there actually is like the off like more furry bugbears. You'll see Dill, as well as you see some orcs that look paler skin, but also kind of like furry, as in like they look like they have a bit more like hair on them, men and women. So it seems to be orcs. Some type of orcs, which some of you have never seen before. For those who haven't seen them, what they look like is like stronger, more built elves, maybe, with pointy ears, tusks, and it looks like they have like a lot of fur. Like they'll have like mutton chops and like fur on their shoulders, and or like, you know, like the hair on their shoulders, hair on their chest, on their arms, very thick on their arms. Bugbears, which are like goblinoids that are fully, like large, huge built goblinoids that are very hair all over. And then you'll see these like gray elves as you guys are walking through. He's leading you basically to the opposite side of the city. It's like this long strip, because for Rayon you'd be like, yeah, this is an old barracks. They seem to have built like these, it's a pretty big barracks, but they probably built a little bit outside of it too, because you will see once you get in, there are like the stone walls, and then he'll take you through the one stone wall, and there will be now like this more man-made new wall of like petrified wood maybe or something, as he's kind of just taking you down the strip to go to this like larger keep, like not keep, but like it's like this like longer longhouse at the end. That's the best way I can describe it, but it looks like it might have been made out of some type of general's station or something for Rayon. As you're walking, there is a very instant smell that you will all recognize, and that is there is an overwhelming smell of cooked meat. Like, they have supplies on supplies. But when you guys were walking here, I mean, not that the Uncharted lands are empty, but, like, you didn't see it, like, lots of creatures around, like wolves. You didn't hear wolves. You didn't see a lot of animals. But there's a lot of cooked meat they got, so they must have some type of source somewhere where they're hunting animals and getting them. But the people are selling on spits and such like that. Like, a lot of merchants seem to have cooked meat they're selling to people. Probably something like you see like Billy's Filet or something. I don't know. That's what we'll call it. But he'll take you to this general's whatever. Well, looks like that's where whoever is Mr. Blood Kruznik lives at, as he kind of opens the door, and you guys will walk in to see this man who's sitting kind of at a table. He seems to be sitting there alone, like he's expecting you. But he doesn't look too terrifying necessarily. He's this gray elf that is wearing this green winter jacket, has this red bandana on and black hair, gray skin, looks elvish like Rayon, has a lot of piercings everywhere, and has this like tooth on a necklace that he's wearing. He's like, where the heck are you from? What the heck is going? Who are you people? Why are you here in Krusnik?
We're weary travelers. We're the Unusuals. That means nothing to you. Don't know why I said it. We're traveling north.
Yeah, I would say unusual, but that sometimes people can think that is not the nicest thing to say to someone. So I'm not going to exactly say that. But sure.
Oh well, I think it's fine if we self-identify. Take a little
He's
snack.
eating.
Oh. We are going towards the glowing peaks to the far north, and we just started our trek. We don't really know which quadrant we landed in. To be honest,
you're in the town of Krusnik. Krusnik, that is, it comes from my family lineage name. That is my last name. My name is Soyet. I am the blood of this place. It's like a lord.
Blood is the title of the lord that...
Yes, and Soyet as in Soyet, you still want to speak to me, yes.
Yes, so north is where we're going, but we need a place to camp, to stay, to settle for a short period of time, maybe just a night until we are healthy, happy, confident, full bellies wise.
I get that.
And maybe hearts.
I also get that.
Full hearts.
Continue.
I kind of like look at everybody and I'm like, anybody want to popcorn? Take a from me. I look at Dill. Or unless Serena's raising her spectral hand.
Yeah, like, my friend said, we just are looking for a place to stay, and we happened across your settlement, and you seem very well off.
You're not from here, are you? I mean, not Krusnik, of course you're not. You don't look like anyone I've ever met. But you're not from, like, here, are you?
No, we're adventurers. We came to the Uncharted lands to help a friend.
Looks at the guard. The what?
Here? That's what, we're not from here, so that's just what we call it.
Oh, okay, and what do I call you from? The fuckland? Okay. Uncharted land, yeah, okay, just because I don't have a map, okay.
Well, we don't, so we don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about you, and I'm not just making wild accusations, okay?
I didn't mean to insult you.
Yeah, well.
I think it's less of us making assumptions about you and more of we don't come to this area because it's more high risk, so we don't chart it, so therefore it's uncharted. Just because it's not on our maps. It's not anything to do with you. People speculate that there are civilizations out here to thrive.
Okay, well, there's some things I could speculate about you, just from what you're saying. I'm just saying. You don't come in here and I speculate you're from some... I guess I can tell by your accents where you're all from. You're from the southwest of Avron, yes? You all think you're so wonderful because you have roads and you have connection to other civilizations. Oh, wow. Big ol' me, oh my. Sorry. Anyway.
You did make the assumption that we weren't from here.
No, I said I'm assuming you're not from here because you said assuming. I know you're not from here because I know everyone here. Very intimately.
Again, we did not have any intention to insult you. We just.
I'm gonna move on to the next person in class. Yes, you, raising hand ghost.
Hi, yes. Sorry. Question. You made comment about how no road, no connection to civilization, none of this yet.
Oh.
Your, like, whole little party here, camp here, seems, like, full and satisfied and, like, quote-unquote fat and happy. How...
I don't know if I'd say fat, but happy, sure.
How you eat meat? Where meat from?
We do not. We love all bodies here. We do not shame. We have a very good supply of meat. Yes. That's just
what kind?
Well, all kinds. I mean, you could go to Bob. There's Bobby's filet. Miriam has a very good kebab.
But I'm just a little concerned as to what the meat is from. Where? What kind of animal?
Well, first thing first. We're going to talk about. If I let you stay here, what do I get?
I have money.
Oh,
actually.
Oh, you brought your Southwest gold? Yeah, that's going to do a whole... I'll take it to the lotto. Yeah, sure.
Do you have any jobs that need doing?
I'm actually from the north.
How about this? You let me, He keeps talking to everybody, then eyeing up Thog, and then talking to everybody. We'll call it even, if you let me eat your tail. And that's where we're in today's session.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of The Table Is Yours. Our next episode premieres next Friday, and if you're a member of the Patreon, then you'll be able to listen to our commentary track for this episode from this week on Monday. Speaking of on Monday, there's also the Table Talks, our after-show talk show about the episode in question. Other bonus content will be available for those $5 and up tiers going forward, and much more. Be sure to follow us everywhere on social media to stay up to date with everything The Table Is Yours.